But somebody was talking about as a running back who like, these guys that get into the end zone and they'll spike the ball to do the dances, whatever, the eagle fly or whatever it is. And I think it was Herschel War, I can't remember. But he would just go into the end zone, put the football down, and just go back. Just go into the end zone, put the football down, and go back. And finally, somebody asked him, and again, I don't know if it was Herschel or not, but they said, how come you don't celebrate? And he said something which has stuck with me. And he goes, because my father always told me to act like I should have been there. That is normal, right? It is not like a celebration. This is my job. My job is to get into the end zone. That's what I'm supposed to do. So why am I going to celebrate it like it's unique and powerful and, oh my God, look at what I've done? He said, because that's my job. Does that make sense to you guys? So like, for me, when I would achieve things, I was excited. Like I was glad when I got that role, certainly. Beauty and the Beast, A Tale of Two Cities. But that's my job. And I remember Kristen Blodgett saying something to me early on. And she said, you have a reputation for being a workhorse. Like, I just show up. And I'm consistent. Right? Phantom kicked my butt a little bit just because of the way Andrew has written that music. So Kristen said that to me. And she goes, you're a workhorse. And almost to a fault, like I would push myself. Normally, I stop because the goal is to give the audience something extraordinary. And I don't want to compromise what the audience is getting, right? Just out of my own desire to be there. So there's a personal responsibility. There's also a professional responsibility. So when you look at that, I look at the fact like that's where we should be. So I was talking about Daniel's graduation. And, it's really exciting for me. I was like, oh, I'm graduating. Yeah, I should graduate. My goal was to be on Broadway. Here I am. I made it. Okay, good. Let's celebrate. Let's enjoy it. Now what's next? I remember my opening night at Phantom. I just wanted to go home and go to bed, right? Tale of Two Cities, opening night, big, huge party. I'm like, I got to go to bed because we got shows, right? That was my goal. I got to go to work. Who was it that said this to me? Laird, the great Laird McIntosh, who I adore. When was out on the My Fair Lady tour, such an amazing, talented guy. When I watched Norm Lewis go on, Norm was out one night and Laird went on, and I was like, oh my God, look at this guy. Amazing, amazing performer. And it was kind of like, well, I guess we're not going on because I just don't miss shows. But in Phantom, it's a different animal. It's a different animal. I looked at Norm. Norm said to me, dude, it's going to kick your butt. And I was like, come on, man. Kick my butt. So getting back to what I was talking about, guys, things have changed. And if we don't change with them, there's that great quote, life is change, growth is optional, choose wisely. We have an opportunity. We've had an opportunity from the beginning of this. I saw it. And I was trying to inspire and motivate. But sometimes there's another thing that I read from Tony Robbins a long time ago. Whether you like Tony or not, doesn't matter. I mean, look, everybody has something good. Some people, whatever. But he said, and I'm paraphrasing, change doesn't come until the pain of something outweighs the pleasure of doing something.